Frequent travel. So this is another big one. The number one thing I think with clients who travel a lot is you as a coach have to help them manage their expectations of what is possible when they're away and what you expect of them as well. As a coach, when someone travels a lot, it can be very, very difficult for them to get a good result. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you just have to manage their expectations and your own expectations, because there will be times where things will happen and it's out of their control and it's out of your control. What I mean by that is, like, they could have a meeting that could go all day, they could have a delayed flight, so they're obviously not going to be working out or not eating meals. They're prepared for hours on end. So things that typically would be probably non-negotiables for you as a coach, for your clients, won't be happening. So again, you just have to manage your expectations and theirs. In managing expectations as well, make sure that your clients are realistic in terms of how much time they can spend on their fitness goals around what they're doing, which is their job. They're off for work, so or they're off on a holiday or whatever it might be, but typically it's work. So make sure that they can give you a realistic number of sessions a week that they can adhere to whilst they're away. Also, obviously, get them as well to manage their expectations of, okay, you are, traveling a lot. The gyms that you are potentially going to are either hotel gyms or gyms that, won't have the same equipment that you're typically used to at your home base. So your training needs to be, I guess, dictated on that basis as well. So when I say that, I mean, if someone is, let's say, like training for a powerlifting competition, or that's their goal, they want to be super strong, they want to peak for a powerlifting comp, they're not going to have access to calibrated plates and bars. They're probably not going to have the equipment that they're used to at their home gym. So they can't train to peak for that goal. Similarly, if it's someone that's obviously trying to lose weight, you have to make sure that their expectations are managed. They probably won't have access to a kitchen if they're not staying at like a service apartment. They probably are going to have to eat on the go. So you're going to have to get them to manage their expectations of what they expect from you as a coach, because there is less in your control than they might think, and that they might just probably have to either prepare ahead of time, pack as much as they can so that they're prepared, but they also have to deal with I guess, inconsistencies in what they will have to manage while they're away. So, if they have to eat meals, at their work event or at the hotel, then they just might have to just make do or make the best of the situation that's at hand. A big thing is making sure that your clients schedule in training, again, to a realistic schedule that they can adhere to and that they stick to it. If there are people who are high achievers, A-type personalities, they're got a high-paying job, they typically will be used to appointments, and they should make appointments with themselves to schedule in their training. Get them to keep up their, activity, their steps as much as they can while they're away. Get them to bring portable equipment. That's a no-brainer. Also, if they can, if it's within their power, get them to choose a hotel that has a very well-equipped gym. Because then that will allow them to hopefully do your training programs as best they can without too many changes. If in doubt, get your clients to take their exercise outside, especially if it's cardio based. Nature is the best, I guess, form of exercise. Get them to go outside, get them to go for a run, wherever it is. But yeah, just kind of get them to do what they can while they're there. Give them bodyweight exercises as a coach. Give them options, give them a plan, make sure there's a plan B. The other thing I would say is when it comes to food, get them to eat mindfully, get them to always try and eat as similar foods or meals as that they normally would. So, if they're at a buffet, get them to eat one plate of food, a couple of pieces of toast or whatever it is, eggs, not 2 plates. They would not eat 2 plates of food if they were at home. So just get them to eat very similarly as what they would if they were at home. Get them to walk as much as they can. When traveling, try to get them to sleep in sync with their new time zone if they're traveling overseas. Get them to sign up for free passes to gyms in the area if they're staying for a long time. And then the other ones are, again, just being very prepared. Pack supplements, get protein powder packs, protein bars, all of those sorts of things. Stay hydrated as well, especially when traveling. But yeah, these are sort of just generic tips that you would probably give your clients anyway. But I find if you are, again, giving your clients the tools and telling them, I guess, what they can and can't do, it takes a lot of the guesswork out for them. So they're probably more likely to adhere to it.